Hello, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Final Score from 2018. It's directed by Scott Mann and stars Dave Bautista and Ray Stevenson. Scott Mann, huh? Why does that name sound familiar to me? Let me check this out real quick. Oh yeah, that's why. Remember when we talked about that stress-inducing film Fall from 2022 not too long ago? Well, that's the latest film to be directed by Scott Mann. So we already covered how much I liked Fall from 2022. That movie's a damn nail-biter if ever there was one. So how did he deal with the Die Hard situation flick? Because this film is very much a Die Hard-esque film. One man is all that stands in between terrorists trying to blow up part of the stands at a packed soccer stadium. Oh, and from now on I will be saying football instead of soccer, so don't get confused. For the Americans out there, I'm talking about soccer, the sport where you run around the playing field kicking the ball from one end to the other. To the rest of the world, I'm using the actual term for it of football, not to be confused with a sport where a bunch of guys run around carrying a ball from one end of the field to the other. To be honest, I'm not really a fan of either sport. But I am kind of a fan of this movie. Kind of. Like I said, it's very Die Hard, had all the joy sucked out of it. This film is very straightforward about its action, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just that Die Hard did it with a smile, and I'm more appreciative of that than I am of what they pulled off here in Final Score, which features acting Dave Bautista, which you can tell by the correct spelling of his name, Bautista, whereas in some of his earlier stuff he just went by his wrestling name of Batista. Not taking anything away from Dave Bautista because he's given some good performances. Eddie in The Last Showgirl stands out as one of those performances. He's pretty consistently good, plus I have a huge crush on Dave Bautista, plus I absolutely can't resist him in a beard as he is in this film, so yes, I will admit that the reason I own this film is more for shallow reasons rather than thinking it's a genuinely good movie. I mean, it's fine, but my biggest criticism of it is it's like Die Hard without the fun. But you put Pierce Brosnan, Dave Bautista, and Ray Stevenson in a movie together, of course I was going to be all over this film, which is getting a C+ because it may be a lifeless Die Hard, but the action is pretty good and I like the finale. Tomorrow we start a 6-film collection I just added called the Bollywood Horror Collection, starting with the first film, Atma. Can't wait to dig into some Bollywood horror action. That's tomorrow. See y'all then.